Making a platformer that feels good is tricky. Making one that feels good on a touchscreen is another level of difficulty entirely. Many have tried and failed, but a surprising number have succeeded. Here are our 10 favourite platformers on mobile. Dead Cells is a sprawling, challenging 2D platformer in which you steadily increase your character's capabilities and slowly come to understand more about the hostile world around you. The pendulum constantly swings between empowerment and a sense of fragility. The roguelike level design keeps things unpredictable, and the touchscreen controls are far more reliable than we expected. A masterful action-adventure on every platform. This classic side-scrolling adventure game was first released on the original PlayStation back in 1997, but its 16-bit sensibilities and monster-slaying mayhem still shine today. The mobile version of Symphony of the Night brings in some changes, such as achievements and a much welcome continue feature. And if the virtual controls don't satisfy, then controller support has you covered. It's a classic, and we're glad to have it on mobile. Super Mario Run makes you feel like a speedrunner, holding the run and right buttons and bouncing from platform to enemy to P-switch without a moment to look back or breathe. It's exhilarating in its speed and relentlessness. What's more, these stages aren't randomly cobbled together by a clever algorithm. These are handcrafted by proper Mario designers, matching the speed and fluidity of the game perfectly. A deceptively simple game that serves as a full-bodied celebration of Mario's genre-defining jump. If you're a veteran of the platform genre, then Oddmar will hit a lot of familiar beats. There are spikes, wall jumps, secrets, spinning things, moving platforms, but from the cutscenes to the animations, from the backdrops to the towering bosses, every part of it has been preened and polished and perfected. You're riding a boar, you're traversing a dream world on the back of a lumbering dragon, and you're doing it all with a massive grin on your face. Downwell is about a lot of things. It's about falling, collecting, dodging, buffing. But mostly, it's about gun boots. Not enough gun boots in gaming. I mean, why blast demon bats with your hands like a chump when you can strap a Glock to each toe and propel yourself upwards on a propulsive cloud of bullets and gore? Are you asking yourself the same question? No? Well, play Downwell anyway, it's really good. Okay, so this isn't so much a recommendation of Rayman Mini as it is a recommendation for almost all the Rayman mobile games. This is one of the franchises that shows you precisely how to adapt a standard console platformer into a one-touch platforming autorunner without losing either the danger, the excitement, or the need for skill to execute perfect, satisfying runs. And for goodness sake, just look at it! Whoa. Essentially a sequence of pulp movie adventures, Little Orpheus is a slightly postmodern take on the platform genre. Leaning into narrative devices like narrators and heavy use of music, it builds a series of ridiculous, over-the-top worlds to charge through. The actual platforming itself is familiar stuff, but it's delivered in such an entertaining and polished package that you're more than happy to be reeled in for chapter after chapter. A spiritual successor to Playdead's indie hit Limbo, Inside resurrects the small child runs through a terrible world full of unspeakable horror while the critics nod sagely formula that works so well the first time. Big spiders have been replaced with eerie industrial farm machinery and mind-controlling slugs, and being able to pilot slug-powered zombies is a nice puzzle mechanic. A clever story well told, doesn't outstay its welcome, cracking ending, might give you seasonal affective disorder, 9 out of 10. Death Hall's hyper-stylized hellish world is not for the faint of heart or finger. You're repeatedly running a gauntlet of randomized levels conjured into being for the express purpose of making you feel clumsy and useless and also like a demon ninja because you just beat the unbeatable. No else for you today, you are the best there ever was. Slick and silky and brutal and really good. Super Cattails is for the retro enthusiast that's played it all before and wants some new old stuff to remind them of all they've played before. Developer Neutronized, like the game's fans, enjoys spikes, coins, moving platforms, crates, all the hits, all the pixel art, all of the time. It's slightly more open than some retro platformers and doesn't have the Metroidvania connected map business going on. You'll also need to switch specifically skilled Moggies to conquer challenges. Both of the games in the series hit the sweet spot and are out on all the platforms right meow. I don't deserve a microphone. This video is sponsored by Mythic Legion's Tactics War of the Aetherblade. Based on the Mythic Legion's toy line, this turn-based tactical strategy pits factions against one another in a battle for control of the Aetherblade. Conquer the single-player campaign, test your skills in multiplayer, and customize your character's appearance and powers to win the day. Head over to the Kickstarter page to learn more about Mythic Legion's Tactics War of the Aetherblade, coming to PC and mobile.